In this video, let's take a closer look at the full story of Mother Gothel, right up until the moment she dies. Her whole life went on for hundreds of years, and it was all driven by her need to avoid death and stay young forever. Her story starts way back, hundreds of years before anything in Tangled happens. Most people were after power or learning new things, but Gothel was different. She was scared of getting old. She just didn't want to age at all. The big turning point came when she found out about a drop of pure sunlight that had fallen from the sky. That drop grew into a golden flower. If she sang a special song to it, the flower could make her young again and heal any injuries she had. With that flower, she figured she could stop aging completely. And since that's exactly what she wanted, she decided to keep it a secret. For centuries, she hid it under a woven wicker cover disguised with leaves. Every time she started to get old again, she'd go back to it, sing the song, and get young. While she was doing all this, going to the flower over and over to stay young and living for so many years, she had a daughter named Cassandra. Gothel lived in a little cottage close to the kingdom of Corona. But she didn't really act like a mom to Cassandra. She didn't love her or anything. Cassandra was more like a distraction or just something extra she had to deal with. Yeah, Cassandra was her real biological daughter, but Gothel didn't care much about her at all.
Mama?
Must I do everything?
Thank you, Mama.
Yes, dear.
Then one day, everything changed for Gothel. It seemed like a regular day. She'd gotten old again, gone to the flower, sung her song, and turned young like always. But this time was not the same. The Queen of Corona was really sick, and the king sent soldiers out into the woods. They were looking everywhere for that legendary sundrop flower to help her. And that day, they found it. It was the last time Gothel ever got to use the flower before the soldiers took it away to the palace to save the queen. After the soldiers took the sundrop flower, they turned it into a potion right away. They gave it to the queen, and she got better quickly. Soon after, she gave birth to a baby girl named Rapunzel. The baby had this special golden glow in her hair that came from the flower's power. Now Gothel didn't have the flower anymore. Without it, she knew she'd just keep getting older and older. She had to figure something out fast. So one night, she sneaked into the castle. She wanted to cut off a lock of the baby's hair to take with her, but when she tried cutting it, the hair lost all its magic right away. It turned brown and normal. That's when she realized she couldn't just take a piece. Instead, she grabbed the whole baby and kidnapped her. At that point, Gothel completely left Cassandra behind. She picked keeping herself young over taking care of her own daughter. Gothel ran off into the night with baby Rapunzel to keep her secret safe. Meanwhile, Cassandra was there watching her mom just abandon her like that. Someone found Cassandra later, and the captain of the guards took her in and adopted her. She grew up not knowing the truth, that her real mother was this selfish person who didn't care about anyone but herself. With baby Rapunzel, Gothel treated her like a tool, nothing more. All she cared about was using the girl's hair to stay young. For 18 whole years, she kept Rapunzel locked up in a hidden tower deep in the woods, far from everyone.
Why can't I go outside?
The outside world is a dangerous place, filled with horrible, selfish people. You must stay here, where you're safe. Do you understand, Flower?
Yes, Mommy.
Gothel raised her in a way that messed with her head. She kept telling Rapunzel that the world outside was full of scary, horrible things. She said Rapunzel was too clumsy and too naive to handle it out there.
You think I'm not strong enough to handle myself out there.
Oh, darling, I know you're not strong enough to handle yourself out there.
It was the same kind of cold treatment she gave her own biological daughter Cassandra, the one she just left behind. Gothel didn't love Rapunzel at all. She only loved the hair. She'd act nice and show fake affection when Rapunzel would sing the special song and brush her hair, because that's what made Gothel young again. When Rapunzel finally escaped from the tower with Flynn Rider, Gothel panicked. She was desperate to get her back and take control of everything again. She didn't waste any time. She tracked them down through the woods and the kingdom. Gothel was smart about it. She found the Stabbington brothers, who were already mad at Flynn, and talked them into helping her. She had them hand Flynn over to the guards with the crown he'd stolen, so he'd get arrested, and set it up to look like he'd abandoned Rapunzel for it. Then she set up a fake rescue. She pretended to save Rapunzel from the brothers, all to trick her into going back to the tower on her own. Rapunzel fell for it because she trusted Gothel, and they returned to the tower just like before. But once they were back there, Rapunzel started putting things together. She saw a symbol she'd seen before and realized the truth: she was the lost princess of Corona. That was the moment Gothel's fake mom act fell apart completely. She couldn't pretend anymore.
You were wrong about the world. And you were wrong about me. And I will never let you use my hair again!
She knew Rapunzel had figured her out, so she grabbed some chains and tied Rapunzel up tight. She started getting ready to take her to a new hiding spot, even farther away, where no one would ever find them. That's when Flynn climbed up to the tower to rescue Rapunzel. Gothel saw him and didn't hesitate. She just stabbed him right away without thinking twice. Rapunzel was upset and begged Gothel to let her heal him with her hair. She promised that if Gothel let her do it, she would stay with her forever after that. She wouldn't try to run away or anything.
I'll never run. I'll never try to escape. Just let me heal him, and you and I will be together. Forever, just like you want. Everything will be the way it was. I promise. Just like you want.
Gothel thought about it and agreed, because she figured she could keep control that way. But before Rapunzel could even start singing the healing song, Flynn grabbed a piece of glass and cut her hair himself. He did it to stop Gothel from using her anymore. With the haircut, all the magic was gone. It turned brown and lost its power. Gothel started aging right then, super fast. She was actually hundreds of years old, so without the magic, her body had to catch up to all that time in just seconds. She got old and weak, stumbled, and fell out of the tower window. Before she even hit the ground, her body turned to dust and scattered. And that's pretty much the end of her story.